What's up, everybody? It's Sony, and I just wanted to come on and make a cooking video. And no, this is not a tutorial.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
No, this is not a tutorial. I just decided to cook, so I'm gonna be making Ranchero sauce, and this is also gonna be a make it work Ranchero sauce, meaning no, I do not have everything, but I have something to make it work. Yeah. So let's get to it. Alright, first of all, I want to go over my spices. No, I do not have fresh garlic, so we will be using the one and only garlic powder. Tasty. You're also going to need, I've been using ground cumin, some cayenne pepper, oregano. I do not have the proper chilies, so I will be using hot pepper flakes. Yeah. But I'm not even tripping over that because I use these for everything. I also don't have chicken broth, so I will be using some chicken gravy. Chicken gravy. Next, I have my tomatoes and stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna use some petite diced tomatoes because for some reason they are fancier than non-petite. And I also have some cheap tomato paste. Yes. I do not have corn oil, so I will be using coconut oil. As you can see, I use this for everything, so I'm not even tripping about it. As you can see, I've already chopped up some bell pepper and onion. Here I have about a half of a medium-sized bell pepper and a whole large onion. These are actually going to go in the pan, and I'm going to saute everything together. Got some oil in my pan, and that should oh, it's almost too hot. Too hot. Anyway, got some oil in there. I'm gonna add my onions. And my bell peppers. I do not have jalapenos, and I realize that jalapenos are an important and integral part of the sauce, but I don't have them, and I'm not tripping because I also don't like them, so we are going without. This is new wave Ranchero sauce. I think my temperature is too low. I'm gonna let this go for a while. Until my onions turn translucent a bit. Okay. I generally don't cook with a lot of salt for health reasons, but I've gotten used to it. Sometimes I'll add it if necessary, but I've learned to compensate with more spices and other things like that in lieu of using salt. And I actually like it better that way. I like my stuff spicy. I like a lot of flavors going on. I like a lot of aromatics happening. So, you know what? I don't even miss salt, so what's up? So right now, I'm actually going to add my spices. cumin, cayenne, oregano, and some garlic powder. Just sprinkle that on in there. Alright, I got my hot pepper flakes here. I'm just gonna add the same amount I add to everything. You know what? I'm feeling really generous today, so I'm gonna put another one of those. Got that going. Right now I'm going to add some diced tomatoes. I'm also going to turn my heat down a little bit. More tomatoes. Yes. Okay, turn the heat down too much. Don't do that. Don't do that. Wow, it has stopped cooking entirely. Well, just wait for that to heat back up. So here I have the ever so humble bowl of water. Be it humble no more. We're putting gravy in it, alright? That gravy tastes like chicken. I know you usually do this over heat, but I don't want it to clump up when I put it in my sauce. I'm also going to end up adding additional water. For those of you that are confused and wondering what is happening, what is she doing? Chicken gravy sauce. Yeah. Alright, so back to the sauce. It's looking pretty good. It's smelling good. It's looking good. All those things. I'm gonna add this. Chicken flavor. Now, that's gonna thicken up considerably, and I understand that. Of course, because it's gravy and not chicken broth. But we have to add more liquid anyway, so I am not worried. On another note, I didn't add salt, but the packaged gravy contains salt. Those of you who are wondering what that is, I'm adding tomato paste right now. So I like a pretty concentrated flavor, tomato flavor. Normally I would mix that with water as well before I add it. But for some reason I just didn't. Probably because I can't talk and cook at the same time. Just kind of adding what I think is a good amount. Now, if this sauce proves successful, I will be using it in a variety of ways. First of all, which is what I thought of this morning, breakfast, because I wanted some eggs with Ranchero sauce on it, and I'm like, whoa, I don't have any. I don't have any tomatillo sauce, I got nothing. What can I do about that so that tomorrow when breakfast rolls around, I can have a legit breakfast with eggs and ranchero sauce and some tortillas and a nice glass of orange juice. So that brings me to this point, obviously. So I probably added a good 2.5 cups of water total, and it's still pretty thick, which is not surprising. I am actually going to stew this down because I want the whole tomatoes that or the diced tomatoes that I added, I want them to lose that fresh flavor and get more of like a, you know, blending with everything else type of flavors. Been cooking and stewing, slowly melting and mingling and hanging out with the other, you know, it needs to warm up to those bell peppers and onions, you know, get all buddy, hang out, you know, go to a club, party, have a few drinks, you know, stay out too late, and go to work next day with a hangover. Alright, so I adjusted my spices and, you know, let that sauce do its own thing for a little bit. And I am ready at this point. Look at that. Look at that ring of lava floating on top. Do y'all see that? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That oil, that chili oil coming out. Oh man. Hot lava. That's how I like it. So right now we got our sauce, we got our slow cooker liner. I am just going to ladle this sauce in here. Try not to get it all over the place. I'm notorious for getting spaghetti sauce or anything that involves tomatoes everywhere when I cook. So we are trying to be neat and tidy so I don't have to deal with the repercussions of that later. Just gonna put it all in there. Try to avoid the little skin of tomato, congealed tomato that forms on the edge of your pan. I don't really want that in there. Got everything in there. I actually didn't think it was gonna fit. And with room. So here we have the oh so faithful Proctor Silex from Walgreens. Once upon a time. And I'm gonna sit the liner right in there. Like, trying to kill myself. I'm gonna set the liner right in there and set it off in the corner with the top on, and we are gonna sit it on top there and let this do its thing, like that Rihanna song. It's gonna do its thing right here in the corner. I'm gonna turn it on low because I want it to go low and slow. So I got the sauce on in the slow cooker, and I'm gonna let that go for as long as until it smells alright? Like, I don't really time it. Usually I just kind of go by, oh, it smells pretty good. I should check on that sauce. It's probably ready. So thank you for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow I will be using that sauce and making some awesome eggs, and you know, I'll be making something. I'm going to be using this sauce a lot. So, catch you on the flip. See ya.